What's good, YouTube? You already know who it is. It's your boy, Trey 57 Productions. Get with it or get left behind. This video right here, excuse the shadow in the background, that's your boy, Trey 57. This video has been checked for safety for you YouTube police. Right now, I'm going to be speaking on home defense and personal protection. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to the big homie Mark Finn holding it down out there on the West Coast. Holding it down on the West Coast. Mark, we're going to speak on why I would choose the shotgun for home defense. I hear a lot of people out there, I don't recommend that. It will not penetrate. It's too sloppy. It's too slow. Correction. The firearm isn't slow. The individual operating it is slow. Once again, this video has been checked for safety, so when I bring this up and show y'all, y'all will see that it is cleared. To anybody out there ever thought of owning a shotgun, got some doubts about owning a shotgun, let me just say this. A shotgun is better than no gun. Because if you ain't got a shotgun, you got a no gun. Now what do you got to do? You got to run. No shotgun, run. But if you in your own domain, where you going? To one of them four corners, you're going nowhere. You gotta. This is why I say prepare for everything. I mean, even practice. They did it in schools back in the day. Evacuation drills. Why do I gotta evacuate? If you just happen to have to dip out of your house, your castle, your home, you're gonna have to figure out how to get out of there. In an emergency situation, in the event of an emergency. Oh, it happens. People get up out of there, y'all. I'm telling y'all, goons come in, they dipped out. You can ramsack, steal, take whatever you want. I'm out of there. I ain't got no gun. I had to practice a evacuation drill. I ain't practicing no evacuation drill. Let me say that again. I am not practicing a safe drill. A safety drill to where I gotta get up out of there. It ain't gonna hurt nobody. I'm just sleeping, y'all. I ain't gonna hurt nobody. Laying on my bed. But if you come in, you know the rest. You dead. That's right. First things first. They say the shotgun is too sloppy. Nothing in the barrel. Nothing in the plunger. Everything is on the side. See that? 5 here. And when it's time, you got 5 up here. I'm making a video, so of course you're not going to see them in there. 5 here. Throw the 5 up in the plunger. Then put 5 more back in here, so I'm ready to go. Shotgun is not slow. You're slow operating it. Train with any weapon. You will get better at it. Let me tell y'all something. They say this sound here does not make somebody run. You might be right. But you don't have to run. If you run up in here, this is where you stand at. So they say the shotgun is too sloppy. Too sloppy. What do you think's going to happen when they come in? It's going to be a sloppy mess. They coming in for whatever reason. For whatever. We don't care what the reason is. You came in uninvited guest, an intruder. You didn't have a key. You used your own key. That's a kick dough. Now, you know Mo because you didn't have what you didn't like, a shotgun. You didn't have no gun, but most of all, you didn't even have a shotgun. To anybody out there that think the shotgun will not stop an intruder, you're dead wrong. Slugs, turkey loads, buckshot, birdshot. Are people bigger than birds? Yes, but will that stop an intruder? Absolutely. Get the right round, you can stop the threat. Shot placement stops the threat. This shotgun here, they say this will not, it's too sloppy. Now, I said to y'all, when they come in, they making a mess. Are they going to take some things? Yeah, but like T Electric said, this ain't the days of the cat burglar where they come in and just take your belongings. They take your life and then take your belongings. Whether it's money, jewelry. Most of the time, nowadays, it ain't got nothing to do with the money. They are demonically possessed. Running around marionetting. The demons are marionetting these savages around. Going in, creating, causing, doing random acts of violence. They don't care. They just going in, handling business and leaving, hoping his homie got it on videotape. And they go back and play this over and over and over and over and over and over again. And now they are, you know how you go to jail, you institutionalize? They criminalize. If I can make up a word to where they're immune, they love. It becomes their first love, hurting people. Taking people up out of here. Showing people what the gun do. Come in my house, I'm gonna show you what the gun do. What do you think law enforcement do when you run up on them? Run up on them, man, you gonna see. A shotgun is not good enough to do the job. This is what they say. The shotgun, 5 rounds, 5 in here. I don't care if you got 5 more and 5 more. I don't care if you got a suitcase full of ammo or a book bag. You're not going to get a bit. Try me. Just the same as I operate my handguns, I do the same with this. I do the same with this. It's no different. I train with every gun I own. You hear me? Guns serve a purpose. And I don't care if y'all talking about that shooting range nonsense. Guns have a purpose. Y'all ever look at the design of a bullet? It looks like a missile, a rocket waiting to blast off. Okay? That was to penetrate. And the force behind it was to make sure that that projectile goes in its target. The gunpowder, that technology that makes things go boom, it's a wrap. So back to what I was saying. Yeah. Back to what I was saying. The shotgun, the criminal, the savage, the goon, the knucklehead, the idiot, the moron, the one that didn't have it all, didn't realize you had it all up here. He came in, but you set him free. That's what I'm going to do to the threat. I'm going to set you free. See, y'all thinking this is a joke gun. This ain't a joke gun. And I ain't trying to make you run. First of all, I'm not trying to make you run. And I'm not running out of my house. You came in. I belong there. You don't. They will find you there. They will find you there. Well, it really won't do nothing. It's not effective. Didn't y'all see the movie Boys in the Hood? When Ricky was running through the alley, when Cuba Gooding Jr., known as Trey, Cuba Gooding Jr., and then Ricky, known as Morris Chestnut. He said, hey man, you go this way out, we're going to split up. I'll meet up with you later. That's not a big mistake, but it was a mistake in the movie. It could have went better, but it didn't. It was meant to happen to make the movie. In all reality, some do split up and go separate ways. That way they can only catch one if they do get them they ain't gonna kill both, they're gonna only kill one. So that was basically a good idea to split up. It's just sad that Ricky had to go. And if Trey would have gone and Ricky would have lived, it would have still been sad because one left and one stayed. But did you see the physical appearance of Ricky when that dude caught him at the end of that alley with that shotgun? Y'all say the shotgun won't do nothing. I tell y'all, slugs ain't no joke. That's a big ball of lead packed with some powder that's going to do some damage. Knock a door off the hinges. Go on and hit a hinge with a slug. See what happened to that hinge. It's taking something off. But Ricky wasn't hit with a slug. Ricky was hit with either buckshot, birdshot, or turkey loads. Them are all those lead pellets that came out of that gun. And when they, as far away as that car was, Ricky walking down the alley, he walking down the alley, right? And homie got that sawed off shotgun, which they saw, I ain't gonna say it in here, but anyway, he sawed the gun off. It didn't make it more effective. The only thing it did was make whatever load he had in there, only buckshot and birdshot and turkey load, not a slug. Slug ain't gonna make a difference. But if you saw the gun off, you make the gun short on what it's supposed to be, the barrel. And if you put those loads in it to spread, turkey load, buckshot, birdshot, soon as it go boom, as short as that gun is, them bullets got time, BB's got time to open up even wider. So that's why they sawed that off, because homie did, whoever they was going after didn't stand a chance. It was going to hit every limb on the body. Now whether it was a quick death, just note it, that's painful. He ain't running after that. Now they can walk down on him and get him with the handgun. Say they didn't take him out of here with that. He was still not moving. That's why when you shoot deer in the woods, they get hit and they keep running and then they go die somewhere. So Ricky would have died eventually if he wouldn't have died right away, which he did die in the movie. That buckshot, that turkey load, and that bird shot, that thing came out so fast and then it opened up fast because the barrel was short. So it had time to widen up and catch Ricky, now Ricky had to be every bit of 10 feet when he stopped that car, when that car stopped in the alley and Ricky turned around and tried to run. Ricky could have got 50 yards, I'll say 10 yards. Now 50 yards, it would have still got him, because remember this, y'all, once y'all hear bang, there's no man alive. There's no man alive walking. They can run as soon as they hear the bang. Once you hear the bang, run. Once you hear bang, you're hit. Let me say that again. Whoever they are, whoever they may be, that invented the gunpowder, y'all some bad mother, and I'm going to leave it at that. Because that gunpowder is not the same gunpowder as in a firecracker. Boom! You already hit. Think about that next time y'all try to run. I don't need no gun, I'm going to run. When you hear bang, if they was aiming at you and they had a good shot, you're hit. Whether they hit an organ or your head or you're hit. Remember I said that. Boom, you already got a hole in you. That's how fast that goes. 1,000 feet per second. Can you move 1,000 feet in a second? No, I don't think so. You're hit. So when that round came out, sorry about that. When that round came out, did y'all see Ricky's body? He got hit from the back and it came out his chest. That was a mess. Now imagine a threat coming in your house and y'all talking about, I don't want no shotgun. Oh, that's too loud. How loud do you think it's going to be when they kick your door in? First of all, the kick door is going to be the scariest. And then not only that, some people don't even hear the door get kicked in. They don't wake up until somebody bat them over the head and be like, wake your ass up. And smack you with the butt of the gun. Now you up, but they already got whoever you love in your house tied up, or they done some nasty things in your house, pissed all in your corners of your house. Man, it's some nasty people out here. Oh, I'm sorry, they ain't nasty, it's just evil. But the shotgun, you cannot go wrong with the shotgun. Y'all remember the movie RoboCop? He got boom, hand gone. Not a hole in the hand. I'll say that again. The hand is gone off the wrist. We'll just glue it back on. No, you won't. There ain't no saving you. No matter how many tears your mom cry, ain't gonna bring your ass back. Plus in hell, you gonna cry. DMX, rest easy, big homie. Mark, if they ain't got a shotgun by now, I'm not gonna say nothing reckless. I'm gonna say get one. Nobody is out here, y'all. Listen to me. Nobody is out here promoting violence, ramping it up. I want y'all to live to see another day. What did T Electric say? You got to even the playing field. Yeah, either even the playing field or be above it. But I feel for the families that do not believe in protecting themselves. I'm so sick and tired of hearing people say, I'm calling the police. Listen to me. Any gun owner already know to call the police if you hear it and see it happening. But once they come in your door, that phone call's out the window if you didn't already make that call. If you didn't make that call and that door come in, just know that somebody's squeezing a trigger. If they ain't shot through the door first just to get in and blow the deadbolt off the hinges, off the deadbolt slot where the lock goes in. They kicking in doors and they shooting locks off doors. That first sound is enough to let you know that, man, they ain't playing. But imagine being the center of attention. Imagine being the entertainment. Because when they come in, they going to entertain they goons. You don't know what I don't care what their intentions are. I know damn well y'all ain't coming in here to hurt me. Whatever happens, we could deal with that later. So be it. I'm not trying to see the other side. Because let me tell y'all something. I don't care about no book y'all made, no Bible y'all got, the Quran, the King of Kings, King James, I mean. No matter what religion you believe in. I don't care about your book. And I don't mean no disrespect. But I'm going to call it how I see it. The book ain't going to save you. The book ain't going to save you. You are responsible to keep yourself here. Well, what about the consequence? Man, we can handle that later. They're going to do what they want anyway. Didn't they take their time getting to you? How many law enforcement officers do you know want to go home at night and cuddle up with their wives and make all kinds of love and get a good kiss? And even the women officers, how many women do you know want to go home and see their man and hug their kids, kiss their kids goodnight? They do. And they're going to make sure they come home. So they might be like, oh yeah, we got the call. They heard shots going off. Let's just say they was just shooting outside the house first. Keep in mind, officers, they're going to the call. They scan in the area before they pull up on the scene of the actual shootout. They're going to see who running. They're going to see who outside looking suspicious. They ain't going to pull up to a goddamn a slug fest and they going to lose. They got to peep the scene and then they proceed. They got procedures to follow before they get there. And as much as we love law enforcement, I love law enforcement. Come on now. They said I can take this. They said I can get a gun. I kept my record clean my whole life. Of course, they're going to give me a gun. But they're not going to be there when the shit hits the fan. You have to handle that until they get there. If you can keep the shit cool before they start shooting and the cops get there, then so be it. Just know when the cops get there and they have to put your gun down. Once you see officer in presence, put it down. Hey, officer, yup, I'm the one that called. They in the basement. You know, I don't know how your situation gonna unfold. You got to use your hand. Only thing I'm telling you is remember that law enforcement, 90% of the times, they're not going to be there. And they there after the fact. They taking reports. Well, what happened? Yes, they going to come in, they guns drawn. You know, they going to come in with their gun drawn. Where was they at? They was there. They going to clear the area. They going to clear the scene. They're gonna make sure your house is safe now, which they already safe. Everything is safe now because either the dudes left or somebody wounded. So you get what I'm saying. They're gonna check the area, the alley, right up and down, look real strong, and not no. I ain't shit bashing them. They can only do what they can do. And all jokes aside, I done told y'all, and I don't know if they gonna tell y'all this. They ain't pulling up to no actual shootout. They coming after the shots is done. I ain't saying too much over the thing, but I done seen some things, and I know for a fact they coming after the fact. But the shotgun for home defense, you cannot go wrong with this. 5 in, 5 on the side. You can have a pocket full and a book bag full. Trust me, if this is all you got, you good. Don't beat yourself down because you ain't got a Gucci handgun. Let me tell y'all something about them Gucci handguns. The Gucci handgun ain't what stopped the threat. This did. This did. Not a 50 cal, not a 45, not a 40, not a 9, not a whatever, a 32, not a 25, not a 22, not a 7.62, not a 5.56, not a 308. Y'all listen to me. It's not the round. It is the individual holding that machine, just throwing that round down range. All right, practice with it, and you do have a goat gun. Practice with it, you got a goat gun. Don't go out buying some big gun that you can't control because somebody else got one. I'm gonna tell y'all something about the 50. I don't want it. Can I handle it? Piece of cake. The 45. I don't want it. Can I handle it? Yes. Piece of cake. The 40. I got it. I don't even carry it. Piece of cake. I got a fast round. I ain't saying no names. I got a fast round. A fast projectile. It's going to skim through 2 of y'all. Remember I said that. I got a fast round. You already know it's going to hit. But that fast round, that whoop, come out of there with that rifling in that barrel. Stop playing with me. But anyway, the shotgun, Mark, you can't go wrong with this. You cannot go wrong. Who don't want a shotgun? Y'all see that? What did he say in RoboCop? And it's over. The threat. Protect y'all families. Criminals, savages, goons, thugs, supremacists, all of that, y'all. The list of all evil is they right outside the door. They ain't in y'all house. Evil is outside your door. You just don't know when they coming up to your door, but when they come up to your door, give it to them. That's all I'm saying. Born in sin, come on in. I'm not inviting you in. You welcomed yourself in. You was already in the house. I just took care of business. Shotgun, great for home defense. 1 more for the big homie, Mark Defense. 2 more.